G'day improvisators, my name's Tim. You know what really gets on my goat as a musician is when seasoned players, teachers and examiners confuse the whole issue and make things really difficult. Let's find out what I'm talking about. So what really gets on my goat? What gets on my nerve is when highly trained classical and jazz musicians think they're all hooty-tooty and smart and name things as they shouldn't be named. They make things more complicated than they have to be. They do rootless chords, 11th chords, what a load of hogwash. In my teaching I've always explained things as simply as possible and not gone on with convoluted garbage and words that just don't make any sense. Let's make it easy for you. When we build a chord, we're using the first, third and fifth notes of the scale to build the triad, and then a seventh or a flattened seventh to get the seventh notes. For the minor we use 1, flat 3, 5, augmented is 1, 3 and sharp 5, and diminished is 1, flat 3, flat 5. And they can add the 7th note, flattened 7th note, the double flattened 7th note, depending on what chord you've got. If you've got a 6th chord, it's 1, 3, 5, 6, or a minor 6 is 1, flat 3, 5, 6. Really simple. An extended chord, a 9th and 11th, uses the notes from the 2nd octave of the scale. So a chord uses the 1st, 3rd and 5th, or the first flat 3, 5 notes of a major scale if it's a minor, and then has the 7th or the flattened 7th or the double flat 7, the 6th notes of the scale to form a 7th chord or a minor 6 and so on. When you add the 9th, you're doing that, adding the 9th note of the scale. Right? Which could also be a sus2. The same with 11, it's a sus4. Because it's in the same spot. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just that they want it to be an octave away from the root or naming note. So a 9th chord we use 1, 3, 5, usually flattened 7th, and the 9th note of the scale. When they say it's a rootless chord, it's because the piano player or the guitar player haven't played the bass note, the root note, the naming note. What a load of hogwash. If they're not playing it, the bass player is, or it occurs in the melody and the singer's doing it, or whoever's playing the theme to the tune. So it becomes an E chord. This is where 9 equals 3. It becomes an E chord because it's using 3, 5 and 7 of the scale, which E is the 3rd note of the scale, so it becomes an E minor chord. Or an E minor 7th if you're adding the 9th. If you want to leave the 3rd out as well, it becomes a G chord. And add the 4th or the 11th, it becomes a G7. It's really simple. It's a G7 with a C bass. So call it what it is. At miAim, we name the chords exactly as they are. We've got chord symbols that clearly explain the chord. None of this garbage, highfalutin rubbish. You'll notice that in all our previous 98 videos, we have not talked about the minor major 7th. What a load of rubbish. It's a major 7 flat 3. Then you know exactly what it is we're talking about. That's what we're saying. Sure, for a 9th, because you want to get that sound rather than this sound. You want that octave. 11th's not so popular. Call it what it is, play it for what it is. So people will be playing simple little tunes ninth thing because it sounds jazzy, which is the second note of the scale as we said. So all you're doing is changing from the third and the fifth and then alternating between 7, 8 and 9 notes of the scale. In whatever order you want to play them in. So you got 1, C, make it a major 7. So we're just going from B to C to D, so 7, 8 and 9. Make it a 7 to 5 make it a major 7. Make it interesting. So you can do what you want. If you are writing a piece of music and want a person to play a rootless chord garbage, it's an E minor chord, so you want them to play a C7 with a G bass, you write it C7G. So why not write it as an E minor with a C bass? You're still going to get that C7, C major 7th sound. Be fair to your players and do it right. You're still here. So today's word from our Aussie English is of course rubbish. Rubbish means it's garbage. It's BS. To brush something off. What's the matter with old Jack? I gave to him this morning and he rubbished me. He brushed me off. He ignored me. So it's rubbish. It's brushing something off. It's a load of garbage. Bullshit. It's a load of BS. It's not true. Rubbish. Don't you be rubbish. Be good. My name's Tim. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give us a big thumbs up. If you learned something new, tell us about it in the comments below and remember to subscribe. To learn more about music, improvisation and composition, click on either of the screens you see here. Remember to share this with your friends and I'll see you in the next video.